Hey guys, and welcome back to Learn to Trade YouTube channel. Today we'll talk about gold because the price of gold crashed in the last hours only because the dollar index rebounded, bounced back, and as you already know, we have a negative correlation between the US dollar and gold. So it remains to see how it will react, how gold and the US dollar will react after the US data, because the US dollar is to release high impact data indicators later today, so it's very important. And personally, I will share my opinion about gold. Risk disclaimer, please read it, it's important to understand the risks. You can send an email to support if you have questions. Follow us on Instagram, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And don't forget that the only way to communicate with Learn to Trade is if you'll use this email, okay? If you'll send an email here. Okay, thank you guys. So later, guys, ADP non-farm employment change and ISM services PMI as high impact events, okay? And most likely the economic data could bring high volatility and sharp movements on all markets, and that's why we'll have to be careful. So let's take a look. Gold. Okay, it has rallied, it has rebounded, it has developed an upwards movement, a swing higher, and it has increased within this up channel, potential up channel, after escaping from this down channel here. So an upwards movement, but right now, yeah, it has jumped above the major downtrend line here. One moment. Let's go to 4 hours. So here on 4 hours, yeah, downtrend line, major downtrend line. And as you can see, it has jumped, closed above the broken downtrend line, major downtrend line, but it has failed to stay to stabilize there. Right now, it has dropped, and let's use this level, this yesterday's high of 1,729.59 as resistance. So in my opinion, as long as it stays below these highs here and stabilizing below the downtrend line, test, retest, sideways movement, because the price it could come back, the price could try to come back above the downtrend line to test, retest, I don't know, these former highs. But if it stays below this, if it stays below this key level, if it moves sideways and the very breakdown here could signal a new downside movement, this could be my my selling scenario here in gold after false breakouts with great separation. Or if the price will come back above the broken downtrend line, if it consolidates sideways movement, if it tries to accumulate more bullish energy, followed by a very breakout here above 1,729, could signal a potential upwards movement, upwards continuation. As I've said, the US is to release high impact events, so better than expected US data later today could force the price of gold, the yellow metal, to come back down towards this uptrend line. So this in the short term, this could represent an upside target, a downside target, downside obstacle, a downside target if the price continues to drop, okay? And if it stays above it, as I've said, if it stays above it, a new higher high could signal potential growth, further growth, upside continuation within this pattern channel. Or I've said that sideways movement here and only false breakouts, and failing to make a new higher high, very breakdown below the uptrend line could signal a new sell-off, downside movement. You'll have to be careful these days because the fundamentals will drive the price. Because also, let's take a look here on the economic calendar. On Friday, the US is to release the non-farm employment change as high impact, unemployment rate as high impact event, average hourly earnings as high impact data and indicator. So you have to be careful. This is my opinion. I'm waiting here for confirmation before I will go long. Okay, sideways movement, valid breakout, new higher high, could signal potential upside movement if the US data will come in worse than expected, or sideways movement here, sideways movement, false breakouts, valid breakdown here, boom, sell off. Okay, this is my opinion about gold, my analysis. And here is learn to trade forex signals. If you want to become a VIP member, if you want to join us, follow us on Instagram, YouTube channel, please subscribe. Bye bye.